So let's just jump right into it. You know, as a lyricist, who were some of the artists you know that you had enjoyed listening to? Like your personal faves. Let us know some of your personal faves.
Slick Rick, Pharoah Monch, Rakim, G-Rap, Jay-Z.
He's speaking that good-ish right there. That's what I'm saying.
Plus,
I
want to say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's
It's your
up?
boy Juggernaut, Strictly Live Heavy Hitters. I got my boy Solomon in my ear telling me to look at the computer because I got to look at the listeners. Because we love y'all.
We know you're watching.
I want to address you.
That's for your
the
fans,
viewer.
Homie. The fans.
Thank you for supporting your boy Juggernaut.
What is your inspiration behind like any like your lyrics? Where do you draw your inspirations from?
My life. Anything that happens in my life, movies, different music, anything.
Oh, so it's a mix of everything. So it is some, you know, some of it is true to form, some of it is what your people go through, movies, everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I gotta tell you, man, we know each other for a very long time, brother. Definitely.
Yes.
I need to ask you. So I know you work with DJ Camilo. Break that down for me. How actually you guys met? Are you his artist? Are you a heavy hitter? How does that work?
I was his barber.
Okay.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, so you cut fades.
Look at that. He'll write a song about you while he's cutting your hair.
That's right.
Right?
I used to do that all the time. I used to always be rhyming while I was cutting because I would cut people that I knew that were influential. Like I used to cut the Beatnuts hair. I ended up going on tour with them.
Oh, word?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's, you know.
Do you think that, you know, people might might look at you as hanging out with him or helping him out as opposed to being your own man, your own artist as well? You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, when you know people, you're going to support whoever's on your team and you're going to support their cause.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that ever.
No,
but you know what I'm saying?
not.
Do you like any misconceptions in that sort of sense, or you feel like people don't give you the type of credit you deserve?
No, I only got that from like rappers. You know what I'm saying? like hater rappers that never made it in their life. But you know,
just
like
salty. Want to be salty about
but,
what
you know,
you're doing.
women lie, men lie, numbers don't. Check the numbers, homie.
Alright.
That's right.
Who are some of the artists and producers you would like to work with that say maybe you have not worked with in the past?
I don't know why Shaka Khan just popped up in my head. But she just did.
Hey, man, she's
you know what?
classic,
I'll be
She's
honest.
classic.
That's the first time in all the interviews I think we did that I ever heard somebody reference Shaka. And why not? Why wouldn't you want to work with
she's
Shaka
ill.
Khan?
Knowing that we spoke about before, being going on tour situation and how you evolved from that, who would you like to open up for? Like if you would have had a chance to do it in the near future, coming up. I mean, you getting a lot of shine, brother. You definitely making ear to the streets, and you have a lot of street credibility, and I respect you for that. But you know, just curiosity, who would you like to actually open up for? If you ever had that chance to the huge concerts, you know what I mean?
Nobody. I just want to perform because I got a hot song out there, and they having a concert around the same time I got a hot song out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really trying to. I'm not. You know, I shoot for the stars, and maybe I hit the moon. You know what I mean?
This ties into our next question. DJ Camilo,
Right.
you his artist or that's your homeboy?
That's my homie. He supports all day.
Alright, so he supports you, run with him.
Yeah.
He does what he does. You do what y'all do. Y'all get together, and then whatever good, you know, kind of products come out of that, it is what it is. So that's what's up.
He's not the only one. You can't just sing out Camilo. You got enough.
Yeah.
One, the whole heavy hitters.
Ah, okay. That was gonna be my next question. Are you heavy hitter
affiliate? And then you got
affiliate?
the all pro DJs, pro
Oh,
styles.
hold on for a second. We want, you know, our listeners, because yes, this is video. So if you're on video, we can see what people are talking about. But why don't you introduce yourself for our listeners that might not know?
All right, my name is Solomon. Worked for Bad Boy for like 4 years, writing for them. I'm on Mad Bad Boy album credits. Then I was Joel Ortiz hype man, Joel Ortiz partner. That's my dude.
Alright, shout out to Joel Ortiz.
Yeah, man, Joel's doing good right now. Last year got nominated for an Oscar on the soundtrack to The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
Sweet, very good.
And now just like mainly kind of just working on Juggernaut shit because excuse my language to all the listeners out there. If y'all might be young, it's not good to curse on Juggernaut stuff, because I see that he has that potential.
Mr. Juggernaut, you have an incredible, consistent radio rotation. You have definitely come a long way. You have a huge club, radio, and street credibility, like I was telling you before, with singles titled as NYC, The Hustler Song, Bad Girl, Dope Boy, and now Secret, featuring Solomon and Lex, which my man Solomon was speaking about. Talk to me, how did the concept come involved to this next single for you?
That actually, it came from a guy giving me the record named Solomon that you just heard. And he goes, yo, what do you think of this? And I'm like, it's cool. It's R&B. I wasn't planning on doing an R&B record, but it's cool. And he's like, yo, look, my man Brad, which is sitting right there.
Shouts to Brad. That's what it is.
Brad Turk. Yeah. So, he has a site called MyMusicSite.com, and that record was doing real good. They got like 6 million hits on that site. So if a record's doing good with a site with 6 million hits, it's doing pretty good. Okay, so he took that record.
So who produced the record?
This kid, this kid in Albuquerque, New Mexico named Lex. This is a straight up internet record.
Okay.
I know you mentioned Strictly Live in your videos. So what is that? Is that like a crew you run with? Is that a label? Let our listeners and our viewers know a little bit more about that. It's
really family. It's like it's Camilo. It's this DJ named DJ Uter. He's the heavy hitter in Europe, and actually in Germany. He's the first heavy hitter overseas.
Okay.
He's part of Strictly Live. DJ Diz one. He does bungalows on Saturday nights. You know Diz, right?
I met him.
Yeah. And DJ Spin one. He was on La Calle when La Calle was popping. I don't know what happened to that radio station. He's on A-List Radio right now. Check him out, DJ Spin one. That's Strictly Live crew. Now it's expanded. We have a whole bunch of people that are down for what we do. We do everything. We do film. We do music. We do production. I mean, there's one of the members of Strictly Live. His name is Willie Bones. He's the one that does all the instrumentals you hear in the background of like The Diary of 50 Cent, Jay-Z, the Desperate Housewives.
Oh, word.
My song is in Desperate. One of my songs is in Desperate Housewives.
Yeah,
I'm dead ass.
I gotta tell you, man, the single's definitely hot. So, will there be a video for it, or?
That's up to Brad Turk.
Okay.
That's up to Mr. Brad Turk. If you want a video, vote for the video when you hear the song.
At MyMusicSite.com. It's bturk at MyMusicSite.com. Tell them that you want to see the hot new video for Secret.
And tell them you don't want it to be some low budget video either.
Yeah, it sounds like $500,000 at least.
Yeah, at least kind of a budget. Special effects, things exploding. We need that. Even though it's R&B, it's all good.
So let our listeners and our viewers know, are you working on an album currently?
Oh yeah, well the album's done.
The album's done.
Done?
What's taking most of his time is his love, his passion, and something that he's like absolutely great at doing. And I want to get in the mic and make sure people know this, because he's very humble. He doesn't big up himself enough, I think. Twitter at Juggernaut. You got Twitter at Solomon NYC, and that's all I got to say about that.
And life is just a box of chocolates.
All right, so Mr. Juggernaut, man, this time of the show, man, EMBASSYNYC Radio, we asked the lyricists if it's possible we can get at least a 16 ball from you. You know what I mean?
Snap.
Just it's a situation that we call Prove Your Point in our show, and want to see what you all about. Man, EMBASSYNYC Radio, Monday night, we got the man Juggernaut, baby. Yeah. Oh man, DjMyster, J.CHRISTINE, let's get a pop.
I'm heavy here to reprove y'all. My niggas officially co-signed. A matter of time until I'm legally binded. CVI's the name of the dudes I rhyme with. Strictly Live is the crew that I'ma die with. This year a severe drop in the climate. Crime went up 20% and climbing. Old timers passing the torch to minors, giving them keys to the coke on consignment. Wise men said never resort to violence. Keep your cool and you kill a nigga with kindness. This is why Martin Luther King died and Christ turned the other cheek and they crucified him. You can't survive when the click drive by in the black S5 and the Mac get fired. Let projectiles a jet right by you, light you up similar to Rich Pryor. Squeeze till you and your boys is expired. Juggernaut, the heaviest hit man for hire. Won't stop till my body is stiff lying in a pine box in front of a church choir. On to the next one, on to the next one. DjMyster.
There you go, no set, baby.
EMBASSYNYC Radio. Radio,
Yeah.
Monday night, Juggernaut in the house.